Servus, dear colleagues. My name is Kota Davudova. I am a researcher artist with roots in puppet theater direction, UX UI design, forensic science, and witchcraft. As my practice has always been deeply personal and performative, my central interest is the body. And that is the key I'm gonna use to introduce myself through the 4 vectors of my background. Being a puppet theater director means constantly facing the border between alive and inanimated, between a human and a puppet. That time gifted me 2 main insights. One, the idea of Heinrich von Kleist, that the puppet, because of the lack of consciousness, conducts the grace of God. And the other is the Aesthetic of Absence by Heiner Goebbels, which shifted for me the centralized focus from the actor, the human, the main storyteller, to the polyphony of all the elements, the distributed agency of light and sound and object, performer on a stage. UX UI design, I would call also kind of theater direction, just the direction of digital experience. Directing the attention of the user, I was surprised how embodied that attention is, and how automatized is the mechanism of trust. Being user-friendly or exploring dark patterns, the interface ultimately relies on a living body. Forensic science came to my life with Aleph Christian von Fellenberg-Palma, the person whose poster about being missed I saw when traveling in Berlin. And what struck me here was the body missing without traces. But you know, it cannot just dissolve. Every contact leaves a trace. This is the quote by Edmond Lacar about the objects witnessing against the criminal. Physical evidence that cannot be wholly wrong or absent, which totally makes sense for me as the puppeteer again. And the second insight is about the elusive material of memory, which is somehow closer to generation of AI, also known as hallucinating. Right now, I'm starting a project with the working title Crypto Angels, a multi-dimensional startup for reducing the impunity of violent crimes. And that is exactly the challenge I would love to address while studying, as it brings together the specialists from many different areas, from cybersecurity to sociology and search for missing volunteering. And finally, one of the richest optics that body could foster is magic. Originally, magic is the art of attuning oneself to a desirable state of mind, we could say, but in my opinion that equals to the state of the body. Magic is the new medium of art, situated in between of relational aesthetic and performative cognition. I have studied and tried on myself many different magic traditions, calculating the intuitive common ground of it. And what I found that intuition itself is deeply embodied. I'm working now on AI, artificial intuition, a project to share the body experience with AI, which AI could use to generate its new own ones. Last but not least, I'm here to make the genre of art and magic to stand alongside art and science, not as speculation, but as a discipline.